deadlift. We'll talk about that in just a second. But Kristen, what's at stake here as we kick off this competition for the women?
What's at stake here is becoming the second ever Rogue Invitational champion. We have a Nez to take down. We'll see if anybody can do that this weekend. We also have one of the biggest prize purses in Strongman history this weekend, which is just incredible to see. And we have a lot of women that, we have Lucy, we have Olga, we have Andrea, we have Angelica. We have just such a deep spread of women. We'll see what comes out on top this weekend.
Sam Beliveau is going to be the third woman out. See her getting ready with Melissa Peacock. The competitors will go from bottom to top there on the left side of your screen as Rebecca Roberts is going to open up at 500 pounds, 227 kilos. Jerry, let's talk about this implement out there. What makes this such a challenging lift?
Well, first off, it's my favorite time of day. It's time to deadlift, right? And what better place to do it in Scotland? So this is huge. This is something that they haven't seen before. There's a lot of history here with these wheels. We've seen 18-inch deadlifts before. This is a little different with the 18-inch axle and no suits. So this is a tough lift. But we're going to see some huge lifts out of these women. We got Lucy Underdown opening at a huge weight to come out. Kristen, 675 to start.
Open.
That's huge.
Yep.
She told you that she's maybe looking like 750 range.
Correct.
So she's looking to set the record high on this.
Yeah.
There are 9 of those wheels out there on the floor, and then the heaviest is the one that was constructed especially for this event to replicate the Jean Paul wheels. That's 700 pounds. Rebecca Roberts is going to be out first. 3 total attempts. They can start wherever they want. They cannot drop in weight, and they can skip as many barbells or as many axles as they like on their way through this competition. Rebecca Roberts up first, making her second appearance here at the Rogue Invitational. She was 6th in 2024. 500 pounds, 227 kilos for her opening lift.
I think this is a safe opener for Rebecca. You know, because you want to make sure you get a lift in. You know, so if you warm up in the back, maybe didn't feel the best. Sometimes you might want to take that last warm up as your first attempt out here. What do you think, Kristen?
Right, and it's always important to just get points and get on the board.
Yeah.
So 500 good for Rebecca Roberts.
So we might see a few cautious openers, just kind of feeling it out. Plus, first time out on the floor, they got some nerves going on. And then I think that second round is really where we'll see them start cranking up.
I was talking to Laz about this yesterday, and just because you're good at a deadlift with a regular barbell does not mean you're going to be good at this. Why is that?
So you get 2 things. For one, it's 18 inches. Chris and I were just talking about this before we got started here, that 18 inches can be a great height for some lifters and a terrible height for others. I've seen lifters that are great off the floor at 9 inches that have a hard time at 18. And then we have an axle bar. An axle bar, it moves the center of weight, the mass, away from you a little bit. So it's harder to get your hips in the lift. It's harder to grip. Everything about it, there's no flex in the bar like a regular deadlift bar. Everything about it is more difficult than a normal deadlift.
Rebecca Roberts is going to be out again because she's now jumping up to 525. So she'll get the full rest. She'll be back out here in a second. But while we wait for her to make her second attempt, let's send it down to Kiki Dixon on the competition floor.
Guys, while the wagon wheel is not new to the strongman world, it is new to the Rogue Invitational. However, in true Rogue fashion, they leaned into history and incorporated the metal parts from the original 1987 wagon wheels that were used in the pure strength competition donated by Gregor Edmonds. These are the wheels that John Paul Sigmarsson exclaimed after lifting over 1,000 pounds, "There is no reason to be alive if you can't do deadlift." What do you guys think? Is he right? Was he onto something?
I mean,
deadlift or die?
I know what you think, Jerry.
I agree with him. He had a great quote.
That is a beautiful implement, and it's one of the many that we're going to see throughout this weekend that have been crafted specifically for this competition.
Like always, Rogue puts so much into the equipment for this.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, every event, I mean, the hours and you know, money and materials that go into every event to make the equipment just perfect.
And the thought and the history behind it all.
Everything, yeah. So it's not just random. You know, there's some kind of story behind it.
Rebecca Roberts getting set to make her second of 3 attempts. She opened at 500 pounds, 227 kilos, and now she's jumping up to 525, now 238 kilos.
You know, I think Kristen, this is probably an event for Rebecca. She's looking at it. She needs to get as many points as she can and then get through it and then get on another events because she has some other good events in the weekend to come.
She absolutely does. And this event, she mentioned, and when we were talking with her, she just wanted to get through it, get some points, get on the board. Being so tall, it's hard for her because it's at a really sticking point for her in her deadlift. This is a tough event for her.
525 is good for the Welsh Wonder Woman. She has just one lift remaining here in this opening event.
And sometimes you have that event it's kind of like a salvage event. You just get through it, get as many points without hurting anything or affecting anything, and then you get to the events that you can excel at.
Right. Yep.
Sam Beliveau is down there at the chalk bucket looking like either she or Mel Peacock is going to be next.
And like always with women, right, we talk about like the first Alec on deadlift, you know, that, oh, she's at the lower end. 525 pounds on an axle bar is still huge weight.
Yeah.
You know?
When you think about it,
yeah.
That's definitely, it's a lot of weight.
Like there's very few that can walk out there and pull that.
Right, and I remember, just 5 years ago, just hitting a 600-pound deadlift was like, is that ever going to happen? And now we're at Lucy at 717, who's now probably going to pull, mid-sevens today.
Yeah. Very impressive. The evolution of the women in the last decade has been very impressive.
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch. It's been fun to see coming from, we started in the parking lots, we kind of got to the Arnold stage, and now, now we're at the Arnold Pro.
Yeah.
You have the Rogue Invitational. It's been a fun transition to watch.
Yeah, and Rogue giving them the opportunity like this is just growing the sport even more. Where they're able to make the same prize money as the men, it's just going to continue now. There's all kinds of young women that are hungry to be here.
Right, and Mel's getting ready to go. And one thing I love about the women is, if you look at the guys, they're all big. They're giant. You can't make yourself giant, but you can make yourself strong.
Exactly.
And I think with the women, a lot of people can see that you can come out here all shapes and sizes, and you can do this.
Yep.
And you can be strong. Yeah.
Mel Peacock, no problem at her opening lift at 550 pounds, 249 kilos.
As long as you have the dedication and the drive to do it, they'll make it happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. That was a good lift from Mel.
Yeah, easy lift.
Sam Beliveau will most likely be the next woman out. Beliveau is going to open up at 575 pounds, 261 kilos.
And then let's talk. They have three lifts, and they have, how long do they have? 90 seconds once they come off to declare their next lift?
So declare their next lift, and then once their name is called, and like powerlifting style, they get bar ready. They got 60 seconds to get a lift in. So if they do have a little bit of time, if they come out and the strap's not right and they start to pull and they feel it slipping, they can go back down. And it's not like powerlifting standards where once you try to lift the bar, it's done. They can have another go at it. They got a minute to get it done.
Right.
Sam Beliveau, second appearance at the Rogue Invitational. She was 8th in 2024. Actually won an event here last year. And opening up at 575 pounds, 261 kilos.
I'm excited to see the battle later, the race between her and Mel.
Yeah.
Like we saw last year on the yoke power stairs.
Yeah, that was fun.
First of 3 events that the strong women will face today. Here's Beliveau for her opening lift.
She's pleased with that.
Nice. Good solid lift.
And I believe just a few weeks ago, Sam won Canada's Strongest Woman
did,
for the 5th time. Yeah.
Well, like you were saying, Chris, the men's side is the land of the giants.
Yeah.
And the women's side is what makes it really interesting because we have a kind of a spread of athletes.
Right.
Where we've got some really good static lifters. And then other lifters like Sam and Mel that are going to be very athletic and move fast on the yoke and power stairs and things like that. It kind of shakes up points as the weekend goes on.
Right, and that's where they come in and exactly. They're taking points from
Kind of cause
other
problems.
athletes. They cause problems.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're kind of problem child of this competition
which is fun.
Yeah.
Our defending champion, Inez Carrasquillo, making her first appearance here at 575. Opening lift is good for the 2024 Rogue Invitational champion. The 4 athletes have now made their opening lifts.
And Inez just mentioned this, for her is just to be damage control. The deadlift is definitely not her best event, and she just wanted to be somewhere mid-pack in this, and you know, hopefully just stay near the top.
Yeah, she knows she has potential event wins in the next event or later this weekend. So yeah, she needs as many points as she can.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, come tomorrow night, it's who's the most consistent.
Exactly. Consistency wins shows.
Yeah.
You don't have to win every event to win a show.
No. Yeah.
Mel Peacock getting set to come back out onto the floor for her second attempt at 575 pounds, 261 kilos. She was already good at 550. How does the height here affect your setup as opposed to like a regular deadlift?
A little bit, because you have to set up and kind of coil into the bar a different way than you would off the floor because it's much higher. Where a lot of like lifters that have problems at this height is because they don't really understand that and how to, like, you still have to get your hips down and lift, and they'll still want to start with their hips high like they would be at that height that they came off the ground, but you can take advantage of it and really pull into it so you can really still push it off the ground.
Right.
Second attempt for Peacock, and that is good.
How did you like this height, Kristen?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved pulling from 18.
They actually did not give her credit for that.
She missed it out.
So Peacock with her second attempt here. And not able to get it. But she can make as many attempts as she wants here within the time frame. A 1 minute total.
Slipping out of her hand.
They have a hard time to grip. And I noticed before she got up there when she was putting chalk on, she's tied a knot if you look at those straps. And I think she's trying to hold on to that knot, but I don't believe that's helping her. I think I would rather have that extra fabric going around the bar to coil it.
Yeah.
To pinch that coil. Because when you tie that knot like that, you've taken some, length away from the strap.
Well, she's definitely strong enough. She picked that up.
Oh, it's not a strength issue. It's a great, and we're going to see that with some.
Right.
Because that 2-inch bar is hard to hold on to.
So Peacock did not get the down signal on her first lift. That was the problem. Why that didn't count. As now Rebecca Roberts is back out on the floor. This will be her third and final lift at 575 pounds.
Well, I think on her first attempt, she was having the same problem. I think her grip was starting to slide, and the judge isn't going to give you a down if your hand looks like it's starting to open, if the bar is moving.
Well, they're very specific that your thumb has to be wrapped around that bar for that lift to count.
261 kilos for the Welsh Wonder Woman. She's already hit 500 and 525 pounds.
So those are good points for her. You could already see she could get some points on Mel.
There you go. There you go.
Rebecca. Good.
And gets a down signal, and that will count.
That's good.
She's happy with that. She's very happy with that. Yeah.
Well, as of right now, she's guaranteed a few points.
Right.
So that's a good salvage to get through this one.
Roberts is now done with event number 1. 500 was good, jumped up to 525, and then made the 50-pound leap to 575, hits that.
I would say those were great calls. She got her 3 in.
She did.
She didn't waste anything. The way that looked, I don't believe she had 6.
No, I think it was a good, good choice of weight for her.
Good calls.
Mel Peacock will
She's
be
happy.
out for her third and final attempt, going after 575 again. And it was close with her first attempt the last time she was out here. Just did not get the down signal for the lift to count. 261, 500 pounds. 575 make that. This will be the final attempt for Peacock. Gets the down signal, and that will count.
That was close. Her hand was starting to open.
Yeah.
That was very
right
close.
at the top, you can see it. Yeah. You see the sigh of relief on her face.
Mel Peacock, like Rebecca Roberts, will finish up with 575 pounds. And Sam Beliveau looking to be the next woman out. She's already made 1 good lift at 525 pounds. She's going to jump up to 600. Make it 575 is what she hit first. Now up to 600. 272 kilos for Beliveau.
Let's get behind her as she will attempt 600 here on the first day of competition at the Rogue Invitational Strongwoman competition.
Beliveau is set.
Come on, Sam, dig in. You need this.
Come on, Sam. That was a little too much.
It won't happen. She does have one more attempt.
That's a good call to walk away from it, because sometimes those are hard to walk away from. Even though it's not going to happen, you keep out there and keep trying to pull on it.
Right. And her best pull from the floor, I believe, is 520.
515, 520, I believe so, yeah.
So that was a big, that
was a big jump.
Pretty big jump.
Which typically at 18 you would pull more than the floor, but
Right.
not necessarily with an axle.
Right.
Because the axle changes everything, not having to flex, and then just the bar changes
the
it. It's
grip.
harder to grip. It moves the center out, away from you. It's much harder to lift.
Inez Carrasquillo, the defending champion, out for her second of 3 attempts, jumping up to 600 pounds, 272 kilos on that axle.
There you go. There you go.
Good.
And that is good for Carrasquillo. 2 for 2 so far.
That's what she needs. She needs to get as many points as she can, kind of get up there.
She still has one more attempt.
Yeah.
She was a little off balance when she started pulling on
that. Left
that.
side kind of came up before the
Yep.
right, little lag. I don't know. It could have been the strap slid. Sometimes that happens. You know, if one slides a little bit on you.
Yeah, she looked like she was set up not quite center either.
Yeah, or off center. Axles can be kind of tough because, you know, when you walk up to Chris, it's not like a regular deadlift bar. It's knurled. It has lines on it. You can tell exactly where your hands are. You've got to kind of guess on where you're at on an axle.
Right.
So it's really easy to get off center.
Sam Beliveau is going to be out next as Inez Carrasquillo talks things over with her coach. Beliveau making her third and final attempt at 600 pounds. She failed the last time she was out at that weight. This will be her final attempt.
Let's go, Sam.
Come on, Sam. Gotta get fired up for this one.
She's getting fired up.
Yeah, let's see it. This is great points for her. She pulls this.
Huge.
Because typically, like at the Arnold Christian, we see her come in last on deadlift.
Right.
So she could pull this. This would be great points going into the next events.
Yeah, she's typically at the bottom of the pack when it comes to deadlift.
Come on, Sam. Let's see it. Dig
Come
in.
on, Sam,
Dig
pull.
in. Dig in.
Oh, it's a little too much this weekend.
Well, Beliveau is going to wind up with a final score of 575 pounds.
575 is still a great
still
pull for
good.
her.
That's still
That's
good.
a great pull for her.
Yeah, it's still a good pull.
The 3 athletes have now finished. Rebecca Roberts, Mel Peacock, and Sam Beliveau. And Inez Carrasquillo has already gone through 2 of her 3 lifts. And now Angelica Jardine getting set to make her first appearance here.
And there's
Hannah
Tony.
Lindsay getting ready.
And fired up already.
She is.
The flannel is ready.
She's got the Swamp Monster leggings
Yeah.
on.
You gotta love her intensity.
I love it. And she had a tough year. She had to take a year off. She had some injuries and stuff she was dealing with, and it's good to see her back.
Yeah.
She looks like she's ready.
Yeah, she's ready.
And deadlifting barefoot.
She said she's been excited for this.
Yeah.
I think that smelling salts actually might calm her down. She's going to open at 625 pounds. It's Hannah Lindsay. 283 kilos on that bar.
There you go.
That is good.
Nice. Oh, She's always so fun. I was gonna say no nosebleed yet,
No,
but there it
it's
is.
a little bit.
It's a little bit. It's starting.
It's just the first attempt.
Yeah.
It'll,
It's going to get a little preview.
A little more pressure before
Yeah.
it blows.
yeah. 650, 675. And
Yeah. That was a good lift for her.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Lift.
There's Angelica Jardine, who had that great performance at the Arnold Classic in 2024, coming out of nowhere to win that competition.
Yeah. Shocked everybody.
I remember talking to her after it was over, and she said, "Well, I came here and I don't have a sponsor. It'd be nice to have a sponsor." I said, "I think you've got that covered at this 5 minutes." So,
Well, I remember we had her in the booth after one of her event wins. It was like, "You're in line to win this thing. You're set up." She's like, looks at me like, "Really?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, you're on track to win it."
an actual thing that could happen,
Yeah.
Angelica.
And she was just having fun competing. Just wasn't even focused on the overall. It was just, and not a bad way to go about it. She was just focused on the event ahead and not even thinking about the overall.
Well, I think she was so new, she didn't quite understand how it all worked and how the points could work and how she could actually win and win the whole contest. Yeah.
Yeah, she was so shocked. There's a cheer.
And she's still new. She's only, I think, 2 or 3 years into the sport, and she's just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and doesn't even know what she's capable of yet.
It's just her 6th international competition here at the Rogue Invitational.
Wow.
The 625 opener for Jardine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, easy.
No problem.
Easy. And that's just such a good height for her because that bar just sits right above her knees. Yeah.
She can get her hips in there and just basically push that off the ground.
Yeah, I feel like the 18 inches really favor like the shorter athletes.
Yeah. Definitely.
But then you have Lucy, who she's just in a league of her own.
She's just, so strong. And it's going to be like when we see Hoftor later, too. He's such a great deadlifter that he's still going to pull great weight on this.
Comes Inez.
This will be the final lift for the defending champion, Inez Carrasquillo. She'll go for 625, 283 kilos as well. She's made 575 and 600 so far.
It's been funny watching the back and forth with her and Angelica on Instagram.
Oh,
We were
so
watching
fun.
that,
Yeah. And then threw Olga in there, too.
Yeah.
They're doing their dance last night.
Well, through training.
Come on. Oh, the training.
The training,
videos.
Angelica's kind of been calling her out. And I'm coming for you. And it's funny,
Second attempt for Carrasquillo here at 625 pounds.
A little too much.
And that's going to be it for Carrasquillo. So she'll wind up with a score of 600 pounds.
That's right. Like Kristen was saying, she knew that was potentially going to be, not her greatest event coming in here. So she salvaged a few points.
She did.
Get through it. Because we potentially could see several event wins for her as we go on here.
Just going to say that. I mean, we know that she's got home run potential. She won 3 of the 6 events last year.
Yeah, I think all the rest of the events suit her very, very well. This one was, like she said yesterday when we talked to her, was just damage control, get some points, get on the board somewhere in the middle of the pack. Yeah. She's also got a new coach this year, too.
Yeah, I see that.
So
it'll be interesting when we go into the press. Viking next. She sets a huge number on the Viking, and then the rest of the field is going to be chasing that.
And then it also favors someone that goes after Inez that maybe just needs to just do the number they need to do to get second place.
And Andrea is a great presser.
650 pounds opener for Andrea Thompson, who was 8th place in this competition last year.
I love watching this woman deadlift. She's so powerful.
Yeah, some of the battles that she's had at the Arnold the last few years have been really great.
294 kilos, and that's no problem for Thompson.
Well, and last year at the Rogue Invitational, remember she pulled the 300 kilo? Yep, she'd been chasing that for a few years. That was a really exciting moment last year.
She's a great deadlifter. Be really interesting when we get to the bottom of this and see her and Lucy kind of go at it and see where they end up.
Yeah, I believe that those two will be the last women standing for sure.
Olga Lashuk is going to be up next. For her opening lift, she's also going to go after 650 pounds.
And you can't leave Olga out.
No, I was going to say, like, Olga is a great competitor on everything. And I think this, like we were talking the other day, that this deadlift could really suit her.
Yes.
Second place here in 2024. The Rogue Invitational.
She's been first or second her last 7 contests. Yeah.
She just won America's Strongest Woman a few weeks ago.
Also on platform number 8, 295 kilos, 615 pounds. Although Lashuk setting up.
And that is good.
It was good. It wasn't as smooth as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was almost like when she started, she didn't have her shoulders set. You see, she almost had to kind of shrug and roll her
At the
shoulders
top.
back.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's kind of
she's
what I
a
was
little forward so when
saying
she
earlier.
started
When she
pulling.
coiled in, she didn't really coil in and drop her hips and pull her shoulders back. So when you get the lockout, then it's that much harder to roll back.
Roll back, yeah.
Hannah Lindsay back on the competition floor. She was good at 625. Now she's going to jump up to 650 pounds.
Her 625 looked really easy.
Easy, yeah. There you go. Nice.
And that
Jump,
is
Hannah.
good.
She's pretty happy with that.
Excited.
This is a good height for her.
Yeah.
She'd mentioned in her training videos that, you know, that she'd been pulling some big weights, and it's just, yeah, this is fun to watch.
Saying, let's go up.
Jennifer Lyle will be up next for her first attempt, we think.
And we can't forget about Jennifer Lyle. She came in at the
Yeah,
Arnold.
Lyle's making her way to the floor now.
She had a great deadlift to the Arnold.
did.
Yeah, she did. She's kind of that. She hasn't been around as long as some of these other ladies, but she's like that quiet athlete that you kind of forget about. Then, oh shit, she pulled a great number.
And she'd
She's
come in and
right
mess
there at
things
the
up.
end,
Yeah.
She has a behavioral neuroscience degree from Northeastern University, so smart and strong.
Now we're going to have several women at that top.
Yeah.
At the wagon wheels today.
It'd be great to see several of them on that final platform battling it out.
And this is her first attempt, and she's opening at 675. Yeah.
Huge.
306 kilos for Jennifer Lyle.
There you go.
There's no strap set.
Still plenty of time for Lyle to make another attempt here.
And it's so hard when you miss that. You get, you know, you start panicking, right?
Yeah, the anxiety kind of builds real quick, and
trying to stay calm.
you know you're on
There
the
you
clock.
go. There you go.
Oh,
Did
Oh,
not
come
get
on,
the down
straps.
signal. Now she's got to go after this thing again. And remember, Jennifer cannot drop the weight. She's got to hit this or she's going to wind up with a 0. And doesn't get the down signal, so it looks like she's out of time.
Well, at this point, she better off to go back, reset, adjust the straps, get a new pair of straps, whatever you feel like the problem is. She's got 2 more.
I mean, that
goes
did not
out.
look like a strength issue.
No,
No.
she just can't get a hold of it.
No, that was definitely the strap issue, and her
Yeah.
hands just opening up.
Now, Lucy Underdown
The deadlift queen right here.
is going to open up at 675. Finished on the podium here in 2024 in 3rd place.
Oh,
That is no problem.
easy.
That was easy.
She's a great deadlifter. Her leverages are so perfect for deadlift too.
Yeah. She said she's very relaxed coming into this weekend. She made some changes in her personal life, just kind of like mellowed out a lot, and
Good.
she's very excited this weekend. She feels very strong and just relaxed, which is the first time she's ever felt like that, she said.
Yeah, that could be huge. because she's had great performances in the past.
She has, yeah. You wouldn't know that she was stressed.
Yeah.
Angelica Jardine is going to make her way back out onto the floor for her second attempt. Jardine opened at 625. 306 kilos.
It's interesting to look at her straps versus the other women's straps.
That's not the straps I would go with, but it worked for her on the first attempt.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Down signals given. Good lift.
It worked for her.
Works, yeah.
She's got a good grip to hang on to that thing. Look at her. She's all excited.
Olga Lashuk will be up next at 675 as well. She opened up at 650.
Just think about how many women are trying 675 right now.
No.
I'm just sitting here thinking about this. This is incredible.
Yeah, we were thinking coming in here that we see maybe one or two go after the main platform with the wood axle.
I think we have 4 or 5.
Wheels. Yeah, we have 4 or 5. Yeah. Come on, Olga.
Gets it off the ground. Just
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, huge weight. Let's go.
Come on.
can't get it past that sticky point. She does have a minute here. So Lashuk is going to call it. But she does have another chance after this.
I mean, it's a huge weight. It looks like her positioning could be a little better. She could drop her hips and pull into it a little better. Try to push it with her legs more so where she's really pulling with her upper back and low back.
Jennifer Lyle is coming back out to open up at 675. She failed on her first attempt, and it was a grip issue more than anything. We'll see if she gets that sorted here.
Looks like she got the same straps. I don't know if it's changed anything. Maybe she changed the way they were at. The grip's tough because you can't hold on to it. It just shuts down the lift.
Yep.
No matter how much power you have, if you can't hold on to it, it's all wasted. There she
There
goes.
we go.
And there it is for Lyle.
That's what she was
Good.
looking for.
Good. Fixed it. Good.
Yeah. And that's impressive to come back after missing that so many
It is,
times.
yeah.
Go back, reset, mentally come back out there and pull it like that. That was easy.
Well, Hannah Lindsay's going to come back out for her third and final attempt at 675. 306 kilos.
Love the intensity.
Go Hannah.
Swamp Monster's ready.
Come on, Hannah. Let's go. See it.
Come on, Anna. No, not happening.
Not able to budget.
You got to have you real fast.
So Lindsay's going to wind up with a score of 650 pounds.
She's seen stars.
That's still huge. 650 pounds.
That's a big lift for her. Yeah.
She got points on Inez. That's a good start.
Well, Andrea Thompson is going to be our first athlete to make an attempt at the big wheels. 700 pounds, 318 kilos. This is her second of 3 attempts.
All right, so we now move on to the wagon wheel with platform. So we have 4 athletes attempting 700 pounds.
First woman to ever pull on this, too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no matter what shakes out from here, she'd be the first one to pull 700
Ever pull
pounds
on it. Yeah,
on this bar.
that's pretty out. Yeah.
Finished 8th place here at the Rogue Invitational last year. First attempt at 700 pounds, 318 kilos for Thompson.
Oh,
This is so awesome.
let's see
This
it.
is so cool. Come on. There you go. Oh. It's a little slippery. Is that bar more slippery?
A little bit. It's been roughed up. If you look at the ends, it have been roughed up, but you're gonna really want to have to dig into this one and pull those straps in tight. Have some good chalk.
There she goes.
And there it is for Andrea Thompson, 700 pounds.
Good.
Oh, that was so
Nice.
awesome.
It was easy. Just because
First
the
woman
straps
ever.
aren't gonna bite to it like they do on a painted axle.
Right.
So you have to really make sure they're tied
Tight.
around it.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely had the slip of the straps on that first lift.
Which could be tougher because I watched some of these girls that the straps they have are kind of thick, and on an axle that's tough because then you start opening your hand more when you have those really thick straps. I really want a thinner one that I could really just tie in, kind of where it cinches.
That makes sense because if it's thicker, then your hand's going to be open a little bit more.
Yeah, then it just affects your grip more, your hands open.
This will be the 3rd and final attempt for the 2024 Arnold Classic champion, Angelica Jardine. Up to 700 pounds, 318 kilos to try and match Andrea Thompson.
What a moment for her, honestly.
Yeah.
So cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it.
Lock it out.
Almost there, just
So
cannot
close.
fully extend. Second attempt here at 700 pounds. This is her 3rd and final lift. Won't go for Jardine. She'll wind up with 675 pounds.
So is that bar, I just noticed, is it rotating?
It rotates.
It rotates.
It rotates, yeah.
Notice when she was picking it up, we're trying to straighten her straps, it was like spinning on her.
Yeah.
4 athletes remain. Jennifer Lyle is going to go up to 700 pounds.
It'll actually probably be a little bit better if it goes up and it has weights on the pins, because it'll help center it.
Right.
Keep it centered, won't want to twist as much on you. But they're pinned or bolted on, so if they swing, it's not going to affect the roll of it. But just the weight of them should help kind of keep some of that thing wanting to just roll and twist on you with your straps.
You're tightening your straps, yeah.
3rd and final lift here for Lyle, who opened at 675, failed her first attempt, and came back and made it on her second lift. And now looking to match Andrea Thompson. at 700 pounds, 318 kilos.
There you go.
Gets the down signal, and that counts.
That's so awesome.
Right.
The two women have lifted those wagon wheels, and Lyle becomes the second. And Lucy Underdown is coming up next. This will be her second lift, and she's going to up the weight to 720 pounds.
Wow. Which means the next two have to go at 720.
Yeah,
Right?
or higher, or chip it higher.
Because it can't go back down.
Now Lucy has the deadlift world record at 717 pounds.
From the floor, yes.
From the, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, from a regular 9-inch deadlift on a deadlift bar in a suit. So this on an axle with no suit. I mean, not that the 716 isn't impressive, but this to me is even more impressive without the suit on the axle.
Going up to 327 kilos. So only two athletes remain. Andrea Thompson and Lucy Underdown. Just been told that Olga Lashuk is not going to make a third attempt. $720 pounds now for Lucy Underdown.
This should be an easy lift for Lucy. The way that opener looked.
Yeah.
Pushing Andrea.
She is for sure. I knew it'd be the two of them going back and forth, or at least, you know, pushing each other. Andrea was going to push Lucy for sure. Oh, there you go.
Good.
And that is good for Lucy Underdown.
Good.
And she still has one lift remaining. Andrea Thompson is on her third and final attempt.
Yeah. So now, what do we see Andrea do? She do the same weight?
No.
She's going to chip.
She'll go up. She'll go up. Well, at least I think she will. I don't know. I don't have the insight, but she'll definitely go up.
I wouldn't want the tie.
No.
It doesn't look like they're making any adjustments. So she's going to stay at 720 and try to tie Underdown. And Underdown will have a chance to win this outright on her third and final lift.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe she is going out for the same.
I mean, it might be a bit of a safe call. It's on her third. She knows how she's feeling.
Yeah.
If she's thinking Lucy's probably going to go on and she's out of attempts,
True.
pull this and then let Lucy have it with whatever she ends up with.
This would guarantee her a second place finish at worst if she makes this. Third and final attempt for Andrea Thompson, 720 pounds.
There you go.
Come on.
Lock it out. Oh.
Almost got the down signal and lost her grip. That judge was
right
leaning
hand
into
open.
it. He was almost
close.
ready to give that
close.
signal.
Yeah, hips were just a little bit out, and shoulders was just a little bit rolled forward. She's needed just that little bit more roll through it.
It looked like her hands just kind of started opening, and then when that goes, everything else kind of pulls you forward.
Well, you almost start crouching because you start trying to pinch it with your hands more.
Yeah. Come on, come on.
Won't be able to get it. The Thompson will wind up with a score of 700 pounds. Now, Lucy Underdown has guaranteed herself the victory.
She's not doing anymore.
And
She's
doesn't
shaking her
look
head
like
now.
she's going to go for another attempt.
That should be smart. There's no point.
Yeah.
There's nothing extra on the line for her to come out and do more.
Right.
And when this is the first event, we still got 5 more.
Right, and she's definitely focused on the whole contest. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
But Lucy Underdown is going to pick up the event win, 720 pounds, and she only needed 2 lifts to do it.
Yeah.
Easy day so far.
Not bad.
I don't think she broke a sweat yet.
Yeah.
This is the winning lift. I mean, I guess the only thing you can say when that much weight moves off the floor like that is just good lift.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to criticize there.
Yeah, that's a great lift.
Impressive effort for Lucy Underdown. Picks up the event win. And starts off her weekend on top of the overall standings. And Lucy Underdown, 720. Lyle and Thompson will split points for second and third. Angelica Jardine will finish in fourth place, and Hannah Lindsay rounding out the top 5. And Ez Carrasquillo, the defending champion, will take 7th. Let's send it down to the competition floor. Kiki Dixon is with our event winner.